Welcome to our guide today. We are adding some sounds to the animation file on Blockbench for Bedrock. So we got to turn on the effects panel. You can see we have our animation going. Once you turn on the effects panel, you'll see that you have the option to add a keyframe for sound. You can move the keyframe to where you want it to be, and then you can attach the file into Blockbench for testing. The file does need to be an OGG file. You can copy and paste those keyframes. I'm not happy with that sound being duplicated twice, so I'm going to go back to my original file and pull out another flag. I mess up the name here, of course, and you need it to be an OGG file, not a WAV file. You can find OGG in the drop down there. This is Adobe Audition, part of the CS Suite. If you're a student, you can get this pack for pretty cheap, which includes all of the products in this pack. I think it's $10 or $20 a month. I'm saving and renaming the file here. Of course, it was saving to the wrong folder. It likes to do that, so it took me a second to figure out what was going on. Once again, file's not there. Where's it at? Do it again, and then I see that the folder's not right. I think most people would edit this out of the video, but I like to show you guys all these stupid things so that you see that they all happen to all of us. It's the software typically, it's very annoying. You just have to get over it and figure out how to work with the software. Still named it wrong. Even though I changed it twice, I went to the other folder, so I rename it here, add it back in. So now we have two sounds. I don't like how they sound different across them, so I'm going to add in another sound, and then I'd also like to add in some wind noises. Yeah, that sounds a little better. We got 3 different fabric flag in the wind noises. So it works. Now I'd like to add some wind itself in, so there's some blowing. So we'll jump back over to the asset library. You got to use legal assets. Find a wind loop. This sounds like a good one. We license it to our project. Save it. It comes in a zip file, so I'm unzipping it on the other screen. Then I'm going to open it up in Audition. The wind loop is too long. Our animation is 2 seconds, so we need to match up those. At first here I only grabbed a 1 second because I didn't realize I typically try to do all of my animations under 1 second, but this is a 2 second because it's the flag, so I wanted to make it longer. It's not passing off to something else. So there's a 2 second. So I'm going to make a 1 second loop here, and then I'm going to go back and do a 2 second one. And I'm not making a loop. I'm not doing anything on the ends. I'm just finding where it doesn't have a tick or something and using that. It's good that it is a 2 second because it does sound better as a 2 second versus 1. You can hear almost a mechanical repeatingness to it. That's not bad. Once again, it's got to be a OG or OGG. Whatever it is. So I see here, I'm like, oh no, it's a 2 second animation. I only put a 1 second loop in, so I gotta go back and redo it again. Clean up my workspace. You can't hear very well in the replay, but there's some ticking in some of these on the loop at the end and the beginning, so that's why I redid that one. So we overwrote the previous file. Now we have a 2 second loop. We'll have to test it in game to see if it has a little bit of noise at the beginning or not. But when we played the loop in Audition, it sounded fine. From here, you would export the animation and put it into your game. You need to add the sound shortcut to the entity file, and if you're doing particles, same thing. that's it. Thank you.